Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Adaptive Tech. In today's video, we will be explaining you about the concepts of object-oriented programming language and its principles. I hope you all loved our last video, Introduction to Java, and if you haven't watched that video, I would request you to please go and watch that video first. If you do not watch that video, you will not be able to understand this video. And thank you for supporting that video, and let's continue for today's session, and next voice will be of my friend. Thank you.
Welcome back, guys. So, how are you all? I I suppose you are all safe. So, now, without wasting any time, let's come to the point. So, what is our today's topic? OOP concepts and its principles. See, you might be thinking, what is that OOP? Na? So, OOP stands for Object-Oriented Programming. See, from the word, I think you have guessed what it is all about. It is about objects. So, what is the basic definition of it? It is a way of organizing a program in which data and methods are wrapped together and represented by an object. So, from the definition, I'm explaining you in a very clear way that data and methods togetherly are wrapped in an object. Okay, so that object-oriented programming just deals with its objects. Okay, so from here we can understand that the main priority of object-oriented programming is objects and class. It has least importance to functions or routines. But there is one more type of concept, that is POP concept. Okay, so in there, functions or routines are the priority. Okay, but today's session we will be explaining you about OOP concepts. So the example of OOP languages you might know: Java, C++, and Python. So now let us come to the principles of OOP. Let's move to the next slide. So you might see 4 points. These are the topics which we are going to discuss today. So they are encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. So now let's move to the next slide and start with encapsulation. So what is encapsulation? See, you might hear something like capsule. Yes, it is like that only. Like in capsule, the medicine is hidden. Here also something is hidden. See, see the definition. It is the hiding of data implementation. Okay. So encapsulation actually means that a wrapper prevents code and data from being externally accessed and be modified. So see, what is it? A wrapper will cover the code and data togetherly, so that from any outside interference there is no modification or manipulation in the code. Okay, so this is the basic thing that you need to understand. Suppose, let us understand it with an example. In school, you are given your report card after your exams, so you are just able to see your marks and your percentage, and other students are also going to see that only. So, but do you know how are the what is the marking scheme? How is the teacher awarded you the marks, or is any modification done by the school authority? Nothing is known to you. They are hidden, or they are just known to the school authority. So what this is encapsulation. Thus, we can say that the school authority encapsulates the entire process of checking. Okay, this is the concept. Now, this part is over. Now let's move to the next part, that is abstraction. So what is that? Abstract. Actually, it means to understand the main thing and remove the complexity. Just as simple as you hear. Suppose you're going to play music, okay, in the music player. So what you will do, just click on the on button in the music and play, and when your mood is done, you will just off it. Just this is the simple thing you are going to do. You're not going to see what are the functions inside, or what are the parts, how are they linked, or etc. What is the complexity in the system. You're not going to think much, because that's none of your business. Okay, so you are just going to think about listening of the music. So what is that? You are actually removing the complexity of the music player, understanding it in a simple way. This is only we are doing with programs. Okay, our real life objects are actually related to programming. Okay, if you understand this, you can relate it very easily. And Another second point is very important, very important. Encapsulation and abstractions are closely related. How? See, what does happens in encapsulation? In encapsulation, we are just hiding the code and data from external interference. In abstraction, also we are doing it in a different way, indirectly, but it's quite same. But we are just hiding the complexity and just focusing on the main part. That is only. Okay. In the last line, that is also very important. In simple words, we think it as an object with unique behavior. Suppose you are a bike lover and you are going to ride a bike. Okay, so what is your main point or think? You are just going to ride a bike with whatever you wish. You are not going to go into the complexity. So a bike is the object and its behavior is speed, color, etc. So this part is also over. This two are very easy actually. So now let's come to the third point, that is inheritance. See, the meaning is hidden in the word itself, inherit. So let's see what is the definition. It is a process by which one object acquires the properties of another object. Okay. So what does that mean? See, it is just like how you inherit some properties from your parents. Suppose either of your parents is tall, so you will see in most of the cases the child is also tall. So what is that? You are inheriting the property of your parents. Okay. So here the class whose property is accurate is called base class, and the class which inherits the property is called derived class. So in your case, your parents are the base class and you are the derived class. Okay. Now let us understand with one more example. Suppose you went to a market and bought a maths formula book and also a polygons formula book. You will see that the formulas in the maths formula book is also there in the polygon. So what is that? Just the polygons formulas are extracted from the math formula book and they are made into a new book. So what is this? They are inheriting the properties. So the math formula book is the base class and the polygons formula book is the derived class. This is so easy, I actually understand, I think. Okay. Now the last point, that is polymorphism. See, the words, if we divide it, poly means many and morphism means reacting in different ways. So now you might have understand what I'm going to say. So its definition is, it is a way in which two or more classes respond to the same message in different ways. So think it in a real life manner. Okay. In class, in school, how you behave like a student. In market, how you behave like a customer. In home, how you behave like a child. This is on the polymorphism. You okay. So the same person acting in various manners. This is the basic concept. Okay. So you will think that these four concepts actually build up the OP concepts, and all this mainly focus on class and object. Okay. Like you see in the first one, encapsulation, data and codes, these are hidden. These both togetherly form the object. Abstraction, the object is simplified. Okay, and whatever is needed, that only you think. Similarly, inheritance, the base, the property of the class is inherited or the object is inherited. Polymorphism, different class reacting to different same messages in different ways. Everything is related to class and objects. So here the class and objects are the main priority of OP concepts. Okay, so today's session is over. I hope you like our session, and if it's so, please subscribe to our channel, like, share, and comment. And if you have any problem regarding this, don't hesitate and just write it down in the comment section. We'll try our level best to answer it as best as we could. And at the last thing, we are giving a prior information to you that our next video will be on installation of Java, so that we can show you how we are going to do programming in it, and how from just a small program, a beginner, you can be a advanced programmer. We'll show you how interesting Java is, or basically coding is. So if you like our sessions, please share it as much as you can. Your support is incredible. Last video we have got too much support from you, and we expect that please like our videos and share it and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you.
Yeah.